So I want to teach you how to summon artworks. So what we will be doing is choosing our own symbols. Just for example, I'm going to use simple ones, not the one I use, just to make it clear. So you can maybe take a letter from your name or a number or just any symbol really. And you want to place them all around where you will be painting. So if this is your canvas, you should put it on the edges, or if this is the wall you're painting, you're going to want to put it on the side. From each side you will put a few symbols. And you can put as much as you want really, but the more you put, the easier it is to go with the flow. And what now you will be doing is you would place your hand, and this is all about moving freely and being in continuous movement. So right now you're going to be using your eyes to direct how your hand will move. So what I'm saying is I'm going to be looking with my eyes at a random symbol, at a random line from it. So right now I'm looking to this line of the letter A, and when I look at it, I could feel that I was looking from down to up. So my hand was here, so I would move like this, and I would not leave a line. And then I would look to another symbol, and I looked at the circle, and I felt when I was looking that I was looking at it from up to down and only until this part. So from here I would move like this, and every time I would look at a different symbol, and I would move in the way that the place I looked at, and I will continue doing this until I feel like this line I want to do for real, and I would continue. Every time I'm moving my hand in the way that I'm looking in the same line that my eyes caught in one of the symbols in the sides, and I'm moving and moving, and I'm leaving lines sometimes, and I just do this and continue doing this until I have many lines. And sometimes if the lines close each other, I then would like maybe paint this part with one color and this part with another color. And actually I developed a technique. When I want to use a certain color, I make a few symbols in this color, and they would direct me where this color would be. You can improve this technique, but this is the basic. The basic is you have symbols, and your eyes are looking at the symbols, and where you are looking to is directing how your hand will move. And sometimes when your hand moves, you want to leave a line. Sometimes you just move, sometimes you move and you leave a line. And this is basically how you summon artworks, because you're using the sigils or the symbols or the letters that you want, and they would summon the art for you. And I can tell that I've done this many times when I was like, I think that in some kind of way it's painting from your subconscious, because like if I would write here 1, 2, 3, like my mind would know there's a line up here, there's a line down here, there's a half a circle here. My mind would know where what symbol is, but it's not like I'm consciously thinking I should look to the line up. But my subconscious mind, maybe it's possible for him to think about where each line is and what it needs to move the hand. Like our brains could pull something off like this, so it's actually painting from your subconsciousness in some way. This is what your subconsciousness wants to paint. So you're just working on your technique, on looking at the symbols, realizing if you're looking at it from down to up, from up to down, and moving your hand. And at the end it looks like well, when I'm doing it on a big wall with spray paint, I'm kind of moving my whole body, and it's almost like dancing a bit. But it works on small papers too, and you can use it as a base for if you're painting with oils or acrylic. Like what happens to me usually is I get a bunch of lines that create shapes, and then I fill them up with colors, and then I go back and I look at it and I see an abstract image, and then like I'll say, oh, this looks maybe like it could have eyes here and maybe some hair here, and then I just paint over it. Like it gives me like the idea of what I want to create. So if I don't have anything that I want to create, I don't know what I'm gonna paint, I just do this. I get all the shapes, I fill them up with colors, I stand back, I say this looks maybe a bit like a bird, so then I go and I paint a bird over it. So usually it creates the organs of the painting. It's like what's underneath the painting. But when I do this on walls outside with spray paints, usually some really nice stuff show up. And well, there's a technique to make your eyes do some illusion, and that's when these kind of artworks really come alive. You gotta stare at the painting, but from a side angle, and then it starts shifting and moving, and then I seen some really amazing stuff show up from this technique. Okay, I hope you understand. Thank you for watching.